Happy Sentinels Tuesday, everybody. It's another week of whatever, so I'm showing off a hero who's been around for a while but has only recently been given a completed deck, and that is Charlie Edsall PI, created by Bobbert O'Reilly. He's an interesting case because he's the first hero with a fully arted deck drawn by Matthew Bishop, who is not part of the Cauldron, although you'd be hard-pressed to know between the art and the fact that Cauldron and Sentinels heroes show up all over the deck, but he is, as I recall, a private investigator who's got some kind of shape-shifting ability, and I've actually played him before. I play-tested him by playing him in a play-by-form game, but he has changed significantly since then, so this is sort of going to be my first time playing him again. Backing him up, we've got the brand new Ministry of Strategic Sciences Terminus, Lifeline, a modified Tempest, and we'll be rematching Anathema in a modified Insula Primalis. That should be it. Anathema starts with Heavy Carapace, Enhanced Senses, and 2, count 'em, Whip Tendrils. So all damage is sonic. Whenever hero carders play, the Enhanced Senses deal them 1 sonic damage. And there's 2 damage reduction to all villain targets. That's gonna suck. So he starts us off. Metabolic Armor. Oh, thank God. Oh, good. Increased damage dealt by villain targets by 1. Okay, that could actually be better. At least there's no damage reduction. In the villain turn, all villain targets regain 1 hit point. Yeah, that's going down first. Thanks. Okay, that does nothing, so Anathema deals each hero target 3 sonic damage. Heroes that take damage this way must destroy another equipment card. So everybody takes 6. Good start. Oh, that's a good idea. Unusual suspects. Add 2 tokens to your Wrath pool. Terminus deals up to 2 targets 2 cold damage each. If Terminus deals damage this way to a target that shares a keyword with a card in any trash pile, increase that damage by 2. So she'll hit the body for 4, and we probably need to take out one of these tendrils. Oh yeah, and she gets hit for 2. So her new power is Ether Link. Remove X tokens from your Wrath pool up to 2. Terminus deals 1 target X plus 1 cold damage and regains X plus 1 HP. So I just got 2 tokens. I could do 3 damage to something and heal 3, and I honestly don't see why I wouldn't. Hit the armor for 3. Draw a card. Okay, Lifeline is gonna harrow, so he takes 2 damage from the Enhanced Senses, deals himself and up to 3 other targets 3 infernal damage each. So he will take out the armor, Whip Tendril, and we can start working on those Enhanced Senses. For his power, I think he'll just go ahead and draw 3 cards. Screw everybody else. Alright, I think we should start with Plans Taking Shape. First he gets hit for 1. Search your deck for an ongoing card, put it into your hand, shuffle your deck. Charlie may deal himself 2 psychic damage. If he takes damage this way, you may play an ongoing card. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna search for Rough Around the Edges. Shuffle, and then yeah, he'll go ahead and deal himself 2 sonic damage. Play an ongoing, Rough Around the Edges. The first time Charlie is dealt damage by another target each turn, that target then deals itself 2 toxic damage. So he gets hit for 1 sonic damage, and the head takes itself out. Brilliant. It used to be that his play was centered around these ongoings, and they had a keyword of their own, and his power was searching for them to put them into play, but nowadays his power is Shapeshift, select the damage type. Charlie deals a target 1 damage of that type. He's going to go ahead and just hit the Whip Tendril for, we'll say, 1 melee, until such time as that becomes important. Draw a card. So, Tempest has 2 changed cards. Cleansing Downpour, which has been changed to up to 2 targets each gain 2 HP. All things considered, that's reasonable. But we're going to go ahead and use his power so we can actually take out that Whip Tendril and hit everything else for 1 and draw. Okay. Insula Primalis also has 2 new cards. River of Lava. When this card enters play, each player may destroy one of their equipment cards. Deal each hero that did not destroy an equipment card 3 fire damage, then destroy this card. So nobody has any equipment, so everybody's just taking 3, and that's fine. That's honestly a little bit better, because it's 3 damage instead of 4. Yeah, okay. Improved. Anathema. Knuckle Dragger. That's the one that kills our ongoings. We should probably take care of that. He hits everybody for 2 projectile damage. Nobody has any equipment. He hits himself for 2. And then, let's see, Anathema hits the hero character with the highest HP for 5 melee, and they destroy one of their ongoings, and thankfully that's Terminus. Woof. Well, if nobody's going to be playing equipment for a while, we could probably leave the Tendril in play. Immortal Coils. She'll hit the Knuckle Dragger for 3, add a token to her pool, and draw a card. Okay, time for a calculated action. Lifeline deals himself 1 infernal damage. I can draw 3 or play 2 cards. First card play, Repair Leyline. Each hero target gains a hit point. Each player may draw a card. And I know what the next card of the environment is, so we'll see how this works. Play the top card of the environment deck. It is Primordial Plant Life. When this card enters play, select the 3 highest HP targets in play. For each target, either destroy 1 ongoing card from that deck or deal them H toxic damage, then destroy this card. So that's Anathema, Tempest, and Terminus. She doesn't have any ongoings. He doesn't have any ongoings. And Tempest is going to take it, and he'll probably start healing. That could be worse. One hero other than Lifeline may use a power. How about Tempest? He heals himself in Terminus. Play number 2. Calculated action. He hits himself. He can play 2 cards. Play number 1, Infernal Detonator. Play number 2, Discharge Life Force. That will probably be necessary. Okay, and then for his power, he will draw a card, let himself draw a card, and draw a card. And let's see, at the end of your turn, put up to 5 cards from your hand onto this card. When this card is destroyed, destroy all cards into this card, and Lifeline deals a target X irreducible infernal damage, where X is the number of cards destroyed this way, plus 1. Okay. I'll play it again, Sam. Put a one-shot from another player's trash into play. You may treat the hero's name and you on that card as if it were Charlie and his player instead. Shuffle the one-shot back into his deck. I'm going to play Unusual Suspects, and we'll just have Terminus do it. So she gets 2 tokens. She'll hit the Knuckle Dragger for 4, destroying it, and she'll hit Anathema for 2. And that shuffles back into her deck. I was thinking about calculated action, but I decided no. And then he'll ping Anathema for 1 and draw a card. Let's go ahead and play Vicious Cyclone. This is the other card that's been changed. So it's at the start of your turn. You may discard up to 3 cards. If you do, Tempest deals the target next to this X plus 1 projectile damage, where X is the number of cards discarded. So now instead of 1 and 1 and 1, it's just 1 big hit, and you get at least 2 damage if you discard 1 card. I might do that in a bit. That said, Tempest is going to use his power to heal Charlie and Lifeline and draw a card. And you know, I tell you, having to pick who I heal is a lot more interesting. So that's a change that I can live with. Oh boy, it's T-Rex time. Whew, second highest. Oof. Lifeline's going to take that. Okay, Bone Cleaver. Alright, everybody take 2 projectile damage and destroy one of your equipment cards. Anathema hits himself for 2. Hey, Lifeline has an equipment card. Let's destroy this. And he deals a target 3 irreducible infernal damage. Like Anathema. Ah, shoot, there goes Immortal Coils. I didn't think about that. Bone Cleaver. Anathema deals the hero target lowest HP 2 melee damage, and a target dealt damage that way cannot deal damage. That's gonna be Tempest, unfortunately. Okay. No rest for the wicked. This is gonna be stupid, but put a target from the villain trash into play. I'm gonna move the Knuckle Dragger into play. So, first thing that happens, destroy all other arm cards except the one with the highest HP. That takes out the Whip Tendril, and he heals 2. That target has more than 5 HP, reduces current HP to 5, and that target deals up to 2 other targets 5 infernal damage each. So it'll hit Anathema, and it'll hit the Bone Cleaver, so we want to get rid of that. And then, yeah, I'll go ahead and Ether Link, drop 2 tokens, heal 3, and take out the Bone Cleaver. Good work, Terminus. Draw a card. Alright, I'm going to play Haunting Memories. Lifeline deals himself 2 psychic damage, and we'll put 3 cards from his trash into his hand. And then I will use Discharge Life Force to drop the T-Rex, and since I destroyed an environment target, he deals a target 1 infernal damage. Draw a card. I'm going to play this card because I love the flavor text. Red Herring. Play this card next to another hero. Redirect damage dealt to that hero to Charlie. If Charlie redirects 4 or more damage from this hero in 1 turn, that hero may play a card and use a power in any order, then destroy this card. And the flavor text is Zut alors, cover your scars, s'il vous plaît. I love how much Stuntman shows up in Matthew Bishop's stuff. All things considered, I think I'm going to put that next to Terminus, and he'll get the next hit to her, more or less. He pings Anathema for 1, and draw a card. Okay, Tempest cannot deal damage. I guess I'll go ahead and Reclaim from the Deep, and then he just draws a card because he's got no trash. Alright, and then he will heal himself and Lifeline, and this has been very, very useful. Goodness gracious. Insula Primalis, Obsidian Field, oh boy, just what we really did not need. Anathema plays Doppelganger Strike. The hero target with the highest HP, that's Terminus, deals the hero target with the lowest HP, X toxic damage, where X is the number of villain targets in play, so that's 2. A hero dealt damage this way must discard 2 cards. So she hits Lifeline for 2, and he'll drop, that. Play the top card of the villain deck. Explosive Transformation. Anathema deals each hero target 1 projectile damage. He hits Charlie twice, he hits himself, that's 1 damage redirected. Reveal the top 4 cards of the villain deck, put the first revealed arm, body, and head into play, shuffle the remaining cards back in. And that leaves him with 4 things, so nothing is destroyed. Shuffle his deck. Ugh. Ah, okay, good. That's the head that we really don't care about. Villain targets are immune to damage dealt by environment cards. So what? Alright. He hits the highest for 5, 6. That gets redirected to Charlie. So Terminus can play a card and use a power, and then we destroy this card. Well, and then he's going to have to destroy his own card. Oh, whatever. I'm going to take a real risk here. Light at the end. Put a one-shot from your trash into play. No rest for the wicked. Oof. Do I really want to swap out the Razor Scales for the Heavy Carapace? I think that might actually be the best idea. Unless I want to go back to the Bone Cleaver, but I don't. Yeah, okay. Put the Heavy Carapace into play. So the first thing that happens is Razor Scales is destroyed. Heavy Carapace's HP is reduced to 5. reduce damage dealt to villain targets by 2. He heals 2, and then that deals 2 other targets 5, 6 infernal damage each, reduced to 4. It will hit the Knuckle Dragger, and it can't hit Anathema, so I guess we'll hit the Bone Cleaver. Reasonable. And then she can use a power. Yeah, I guess I'll just remove that. Heal 2, and can't actually hit anything. That's fine. Red Herring is destroyed, and then because he got hit by the Knuckle Dragger, Rough Around the Edges is destroyed. Oh no, I was wrong. She can hit the Knuckle Dragger and take it out because of that +1. Whew. Okay, Anathema deals the 2 heroes with the highest HP 3, 4 toxic damage each. That's Terminus and Tempest, and that's it. Okay, good. I'm going to play Railway Spike. So whenever she's dealt damage, add a token or remove 3 tokens, and if you remove 3 tokens, she deals the source 3 cold damage. She can use her power to just heal herself. Draw a card. End of turn. She has no tokens to remove. Okay, simple enough. Let's repair Ley Line. Everybody heal 1. Everybody draw a card. Play the top card of the environment deck. Pterodactyl Thief. Okay, that can be destroyed. That's fine. And 1 hero other than Lifeline may use power. Tempest heals himself and Charlie. Power, discharge life force, drop the Pterodactyl Thief, and unfortunately he can't get through the damage reduction. I'm not certain who can. Charlie is going to walk the beat. Charlie regains 2 HP. Reveal and replace the top card of the villain or environment deck. It's a Knuckle Dragger. That sucks. He may draw a card. He can't get through the DR, so he just draws. Okay, Tempest. Play Genebound Shackles, and he'll heal himself, and Lifeline. Draw a card. Real tough, because it's like, I need that +1 to get through the damage reduction, but I can't get through the damage reduction in the first place, so... we got Knuckle Dragger coming out. What I should have played was Shielding Winds. Oh well, whatever. I'm gonna leave it. Primordial Plant Life. Okay, Anathema's immune. Terminus and Tempest again. Tempest will drop his ongoing. Terminus will also drop her ongoing. And destroy that. Okay, Anathema plays that Knuckle Dragger. He hits the 2 highest for 4 each. She gets token. And he hits the highest for 5, 6, and they drop one of their ongoings. Terminus will take that. She gets token. Jailbreaker. Add 3 tokens to my Wrath pool. And then I will take out 2 of them, heal 3, and deal 4 damage, reduced to 2 to the Bone Cleaver. Draw a card. Or the Thresher, excuse me. I've been calling it the Cleaver this whole time. I'm going to play the Nordidian Silphax. Lifeline deals a target 2 melee and 1 fire damage. If that damage destroys a target, Lifeline deals each villain target 1 infernal damage. So that'll be 3 and 2. That's enough to get through the damage reduction and kill the Thresher Claw. And then he deals each villain target 2 infernal damage and they soak it. That's unfortunate, but whatever. He's going to play Rough Around the Edges again. Still can't get through the damage reduction. Draw a card. Alright, I drop 1, 2 cards. Hit him for 3, 4, 5, 3 damage. That's something. And then Chain Lightning, 4 reduced to 2 to the armor, 3 reduced to 1 to the Knuckle Dragger, and a straight 2 to Anathema, and then he squalls and hits Anathema for 1 more. Draw a card. Insula plays another Obsidian Field. Good God. Okay, we're getting rid of one of those, I think. Anathema, Heavy Carapace. Oh, damn it. That means all the damage I did to it essentially is healed. And he heals 2. On the upside, he's only hitting 1 hero for 7 damage. That's Charlie. And Anathema hits himself for 2, 3, 4, reduced to 2. Oh yeah, and he has to destroy that. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Oh hey, I got Immortal Coils back. Let's do that. Deal the target 3, 4, 5. So basically, at this point, the damage pluses cancel out the minuses. So I hit him for 3, remove 3 tokens from my Wrath pool, reduce his damage for a round. That's important. Draw a card. Okay, Matter Manipulator. The first time you would draw a card each turn, you may use a power instead. So he uses his base power, he would draw a card. Instead, he will use Nordidian Silphax. So 4 and 3 reduced to, well, 2 and 1. He'll hit the Knuckle Dragger for 3. So if we take that out, Anathema won't be doing anything. And, let's see, and then 1 player may draw a card. Actually, that'll be Tempest. And then he draws a card. Okay, cool. Dial M for Mark. Charlie deals a target 2 projectile damage. And that actually gets through to the Carapace. Until the start of your next turn, increase damage dealt to that target by 1. Redirect damage dealt by that target to Charlie. So let's see. With his base power, that's 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2 damage to that piece of armor. Woof. Okay, Shielding Winds, definitely. Squall. So 1, 2, 3, yeah, 3 to Anathema, and so he doesn't hit the Carapace helmet, he hits the Knuckle Dragger for 1, he hits the armor for 2. Draw a card. Whew, we're getting there. Velociraptors, oh dear. They hit the lowest for 2, 3, 4 damage. That's the Knuckle Dragger, and they take it out. Yay, Velociraptors. Okay. The The Stuff of Nightmares. Here we go. Finally something to do with all my ongoing destruction. Whenever a villain target enters play, that target deals the hero target with the second lowest HP 2 psychic damage. End of his turn, he does nothing. Oh, fantastic. Oh wait, except I was wrong, because that's immune to the damage. So he does do something. Hero character with highest HP, 5, 6, 7, 6, reduced to 4, and that's actually Lifeline. He'll drop Discharge Life Force because I just got another one. Okay, Stoke the Furnace. Draw 2 cards. Increase damage dealt by Terminus by 1 till the start of my next turn. Add or remove 3 tokens from your Wrath pool. If you remove 3, you may play a card. Just do 3. Okay, Immortal Coils. 3, 4, 5, 6, reduced to 4. Drop 3 tokens. Keep his damage reduced. Draw a card. Helping. Unnatural Upheaval. Destroy up 3 ongoing cards. Well, there's one. Actually, let's destroy Vicious Cyclone too. I'm not using it much. Lifeline deals a target X infernal damage, where X is the number of cards destroyed this turn, plus 1. So that's 3, 4, 5, 3 damage to anything I want. I'll drop the Heavy Carapace. And then we can stop worrying about this crap. And then I can use the Norndidian Sulfax. Deal a target 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3 fire damage. Yeah, he'll go ahead and take out the Knuckle Dragger, and then he deals each villain target 1, 2, 3 infernal damage. 2 to that. Draw a card. I think we're going to win this. Element of Surprise. Whenever Charlie would deal melee damage, you may either increase that damage by 1 or change the damage type to projectile or toxic. Power, Charlie deals a target 2 melee damage. So let's make that 3 melee damage for 5 to Anathema. And we've got this. Play some Cleansing Downpour. Tempest hits him for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's dead. Woo! Successful rematch. So that was fun. I picked a good team for this. I like that Terminus. She needs a lot of tokens, but it definitely feels like the pinnacle of her abilities. The Insular Primalis changes, excellent. I really don't like that environment, so I'm pleased to see some of its worst cards neutralized. The Tempest changes, honestly, just fine. I never play Vicious Cyclone, but that's a little bit nicer. And like I said, the Cleansing Downpour changes pretty fun. Charlie did a pretty good job. Most of his contributions were soaking damage for other people and making things hit themselves, but that was pretty neat. Let's see what else we didn't see, which is a lot. Lending a Hand. Play this card next to another hero. The hero next to this card gains the following powers. Power, Charlie deals a target 2 melee damage. You may move this card next to a hero other than Charlie. Power, until the start of your next turn, reduce damage dealt to this hero by 2, destroy this card. Denouement. Power, the next time Charlie would redirect damage to himself, you may select a different target. Power, Charlie may use a power, another hero may use a power, destroy this card. Interesting Power. Gumshoe Coat, reduce damage dealt to Charlie by 1. Could have used that, didn't feel like playing it. When this card is destroyed, you may put an ongoing card from your hand or trash into play. Powers, destroy this card. Maltese Flask. At the end of your turn, Charlie regains a hit point. Very important. Power, Charlie regains 4 HP. Until the start of your next turn, Charlie cannot deal damage. Destroy this card. Stretch Too Thin. At the end of your turn, you may play a card or use a power. At the start of your turn, Charlie may deal himself 2 psychic damage. If he takes no damage this way, destroy this card. That's fun, considering all the powers he gets. Caught in the Act. Play this card next to a non-hero target. That target cannot deal damage to targets other than Charlie. Could have used that. At the start of your turn, Charlie deals that target 2 melee damage, then destroy this card. The Local Gossip. When this card enters play, Charlie may immediately use its power. Power is, up to 2 players reveal the top card of their deck, then replace or discard it. 1 player may draw a card. Pretty light, but not bad for essentially a one-shot that you can then repeat. Bare Knuckle Brawl. Charlie deals a target 1 melee damage. That target deals Charlie 1 melee damage. Charlie deals that target 2 melee damage. And of course, with Element of Surprise, you can really increase the damage he's dealing. Oh, he's punching Valentine. I didn't realize that. I think that's it. Yeah, so Charlie Edsall is a fun, fairly defensive damage dealer. He's got some neat effects. He is overall a very solid hero. He is not available on any DLC that I know of, but I will link to his page on BoardGameGeek. The deck that I'm using is one that I put together just this morning. As always, thank you for watching. Tabletop Simulator, the Reaver, Sentinels, Cauldron DLC, and Adelphophage's archives are not licensed Great Games products. Please support the official release and flip.